Two police officers from this region have had their names inscribed on the Ontario Police Memorial in Toronto. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. The ceremony held yesterday outside Queen's Park honored Thunder Bay Police Constable Craig Town and Rainy River Special Constable Wilfred Fairless. Town was shot in line of duty in 1991. He spent the rest of his life as a quadriplegic, but also as an inspiration to his fellow officers, before passing away in August of 2023. His widow, Jillian, attended the ceremony, as did a number of local police officers. Jonathan Wilson reports.
Police officers from across the province and beyond came together by the thousands for the annual ceremony next to Queen's Park in Toronto. They marched towards the Ontario Police Memorial to honor their fellow officers who died in the line of duty.
Policing is not just a profession, it is a calling. And today we bow our heads in remembrance. We also lift our hearts in gratitude.
Colin Woods, the president of the Police Memorial Foundation, is also the head of the Thunder Bay Police Association, so it was fitting he got to read the tribute to his colleague on the force. Constable Craig Town died in 2023 after spending 30 years in a wheelchair following a shooting in 1991.
On the night of September 27th, Craig and other officers were dealing with an arrested individual at the police station when that same individual began to fight with them. During the ensuing struggle, the arrested individual managed to seize his firearm and shot Craig twice. Craig survived, but his injuries left him with debilitating injuries. What followed next was nothing short of extraordinary. Craig met his new reality with courage and resilience. Knowing affectionately as Rolo Cop to his colleagues at home, he continued to serve as a source of strength and pride for the colleagues and his community.
Craig would be so proud, and then it gives us a chance to come to a space where we can really honor and remember him.
Town's widow Jillian was handed a wreath by Thunder Bay Police Constable Jeff Elvish, which she then placed at the memorial. She says her husband considered policing to be the best career possible.
He really identified with a life of justice. He always had a heart for the downtrodden and wanted to make the world a better place.
The other fallen officer honored with a spot on the memorial wall was Rainy River Special Constable Wilfred Fairless, who died in 1910.
Wilfred Fairless was 26 years young and was working for the Canadian National Railway. In October of that year, due to devastating forest fires surrounding Rainy River, Ontario, Wilfred was called upon and appointed as a special constable to help deal with the surge of people coming into Rainy River after being displaced by these fires. On the night of October 9th, Wilfred was on patrol when he was shot and severely beaten by unknown assailants and left to die on the side of the road.
There are now 283 names on the wall, including Thunder Bay police officers John Kushner, who was fatally shot by a suspect in 1978, and Joe Previtt, who suffered heart failure while training a police dog in 2014. Premier Doug Ford spoke at the ceremony for the two newest additions to the memorial wall.
When you have a family member or a loved one that walks out that door every single day, you pray that they walk back through that door at nighttime. And as we've seen, that doesn't always happen. But we will do everything we can. I'll do everything in my powers to make sure every officer returns home to their loved ones.
Jonathan Wilson, TBT News.